All right, let's go.
Oh shit, I hear that. I don't got the headphones on, but I hear it. Damn, I was just bumping this. Damn. That's so crazy. I was literally just bumping this on the way here.
If I'm on your mind, just say that.
Oh, no, it's cool, I can do without him.
If you my style, can't change that. If you ain't tryna fuck what I'm here for. Fine brown skin, girl, Barbados. You tryna play these games on Play-Doh. I'm in Hollywood with Bankroll. I be on the loop. I was tryna beat it up, I beat it on the floor. She was tryna make love, I put that on ghost. I can never fall on my soul. She's shaking it like Macarena.
All right.
That's the song of the week.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Song of the week.
I was
song
just
of the week.
bumping
Kari, 3 a.m. in Oakland. You feel me? Shout out to him.
Shout out Oakland.
I found him out on TikTok.
On TikTok?
Oh, yeah.
I found him out on TikTok, so he's fire.
I think my cousin did, too.
So hopefully, you know.
You put me on.
Hopefully I hit him. So let's see if we can make that happen.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah,
that's what's up.
He knows a couple of people that I know.
Is he from Oakland?
I'm assuming if
That's
you're making
tight.
a song like
Well,
from Oakland.
I mean, you know, you never know.
I don't know
Yeah.
him like that. I don't even have him on Instagram, but
That's
like,
tight.
I think he's from Oakland.
Wait, you hit him on TikTok?
Yeah.
I feel like the messaging on TikTok is whack.
What do you mean the messaging?
Like, I can never figure out like what's a DM or what's not. Like,
Yeah, true. It's kind of awkward, huh?
yeah.
They need to like do something with it to make it more comfortable.
Or have you guys ever like sent a TikTok on accident?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not on TikTok.
See?
I sent it to my ex one time.
But I do send TikToks like through messages. You know what I mean? Like if it's really funny,
Yeah.
you know, or like people will send me them. So I have the app for people who send me TikToks.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm really not on it that much.
No, I'm on.
But
I'm on TikTok like crack, bro. I need to
yeah, I
relax.
used to be. I'm not gonna lie. I used to sit there till it
I'm
told me
not
to get
a-
off.
I'm not a TikTok fanatic.
Yeah, I need to relax.
I'm more like Instagram, but I need to get on like TikTok more.
Yeah.
Cause I went viral a couple times.
Like especially for music, like I want to push more on TikTok. You feel me?
That'd be fine. Oh, this episode 13, right?
Episode 13.
Episode 13.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And we got a very special guest. Our first guest ever on the
That's tight.
patio and period on the podcast.
Yeah.
She was at Lover's Lane on the podcast. She was talking about somebody having a weak ass handshake.
I don't got Hennessy in this cup, okay?
And she was talking about
I got some green tea matcha this time. I'm about to clear up some.
she ain't talking to you unless you pay her or some other shit that happened.
See. Don't be throwing me out.
She was definitely on some wild stuff that night.
No, but
That's why I'm not
in
Hennessy.
case you don't know who she is, her name is Lex, and she also goes by Hand Me the Wine.
Hand me the loan. I mean, hey, shit.
Hand Me the Wine on Instagram.
Nah, she's an amazing artist.
Thank you.
A painter, creative,
Graphic designer.
Yeah,
Thank
she's
you.
all of the above. But there was such great feedback from the Lover's Lane episode that we just felt like, you know, we had to start bringing guests on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she was the first one. So
Was it good? Was it good feedback?
hey, all feedback is good feedback.
I'm sorry, Luciana. I was talking shit.
So we're gonna start bringing some guests on every now and again.
That's
She
what's
just
up.
so happens to be the first one.
I wanted to. That night was really cool. I liked just getting up on there and talking randomly. You know, I wasn't expecting it. I think that those are the most like organic conversations. You know, when you just
100%.
are not like anticipating it. You're just kind of like, oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's what the whole like on the patio thing is just having those on like organic on the patio conversations.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's why we named it like that. That's why we are here on the patio. God damn.
A little brawl going
So we
on.
know we're on the patio again.
I love it. I love dogs, man. So
But no, it was definitely a great turnout. What'd you think of Lover's Lane?
Yeah, it was a beautiful turnout, honestly. I liked how intimate everything was. Your set was fire. Yeah, everything was just really on point. The space was beautiful. I was able to hang up, all my artwork on one side, and then I got to paint, and sit there and show. But I was vibing for a little while, and yeah, it was tight. It was definitely a vibe.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That's
yeah.
your first time setting up for Lover's Lane, right? I know you've been a part of a couple.
Setting up, yeah, I went to your other one last year. I just attended, but yeah, we did the paint and sip together, but that was my technically, first time vending with you.
That's fire.
Yeah, it was tight. Where'd you put that painting?
I don't have it up yet.
Oh no, I'm just wondering.
I don't have it up yet.
Or if you have an eye for it.
I might get it framed. So in like the.
I just gotta varnish it, so that's why before you frame it or anything, I gotta make sure I varnish it.
Yeah, so in my where I do like on my Instagram sets or whatever, I have a wall that has like all of my paintings on there.
Oh.
I know my mom told you that I paint at the paint sip.
Yeah, but I don't remember. Was it? Oh, so you paint like on your spare time?
I used to paint like.
Why don't you paint no more?
Just I don't know. Just no time, no inspiration to do it. But yeah, I used to paint like crazy, like abstract.
Even
That's
like
tight.
the handbag you did was crazy. The flowers on the handbag.
Oh yeah.
That was hard.
So do you remember when like Louis Vuitton and I think it was Dolce and Gabbana, they used to like have painters design a bag?
Yeah. Oh, that's tight. Yeah. That's hella tight.
So I used to do that.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I just stopped. So I have like all of my paintings on the wall in the background, and so I might put it there.
Okay. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna just spray it down so it's nice and shiny. But
no, that was a beautiful gift.
That was a cool ass night. It was definitely a good time. I was watching those recap like on our podcast. So that shit still had me cracking up. Yo, that shit was so funny. That shit was funny.
That's hilarious.
Tori was all,
from the
what's
episode. There's still more that we got to put out.
That was funny. She's all, real quick, what's in this drink though?
What's in the door? That was hilarious. Had everybody on Instagram.
It's funny because she don't drink Henny. That's why, So that was even more funny. So
there was a comment on there that was on the reel, and they were like, "Why did she automatically look at you for the drink?" I was like, "That's why I put my hands up. Like I didn't pour it."
That's crazy that you caught on to that because I didn't even like. I thought she was just asking like.
Yeah. I know. I didn't think nothing of it. Yeah.
About the Cosby me. Hell no.
That's funny. That's funny.
What'd you think of Lover's Lane?
Man, I think Lover's Lane is my favorite out of the events that we do. Just because I feel like R&B is like, I feel like everybody that knows me and you knows like R&B is like our thing. Yeah. Like you can ask like AZ way too active. Like everybody like knows that R&B is where we like go. And so like it's obviously like my favorite event. The vibes are always crazy. This one, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was really stressed out for this one. It just felt like everything was going against us at that point.
Yeah.
Cause we talked about it a little bit on the Lover's Lane episode, but we bought a sofa.
Oh, and then it didn't come.
It wasn't able to be good for the episode.
Damn.
Then we bought, what else did we buy? We bought a
rug.
I bought a rug. Couldn't get that to go. Merch wasn't able to go. Luciano was having problems with the person who was doing it.
But isn't it kind of crazy how you in your mind, like you had all this planned, right? But like everybody who came never would have known that.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
You know what I mean? Like no one would have ever known. That's like one of the biggest things I'm learning from like event setups is that like my whatever OCD brain needs to have things done, a certain way. But like if it's not, it's really not the end of the world.
Yeah, because because no one that is attending the event knows like your plan.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, despite all that, you would have never been able to know. Like it was actually probably your guys' best event yet.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm grateful sometimes for being stressed out for events like that, because then at that point it shows that we care.
Yeah,
because like there's times,
absolutely.
Because I know like there's events that like that people throw and it's like you can tell that they don't give a fuck.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So it's like
my boy Lucy said it best when he came on. He said there's people that throw these trash ass events and think they're like amazing.
Yeah.
And then that goes to show like that's why he's a part of what we do and not a part of what they do.
Mm.
You feel me? But other than that, I just loved how it was so intimate. I was telling you like, I don't know, maybe we should open up the other side of the room, just because I don't know, it just felt like because we did that the first event, but no, I feel like just having that separate room was perfect, just because it was
It kept
intimate.
everyone close.
Right, exactly.
You know, instead of like spread out too much. Now I would say open up the second room if you had more vendors. You know what I mean? If you had like, but it was nice that you kept it to the front. I think it was perfect between myself and Cash Plays, Sincere, and then Capo, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that was perfect for that space.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
shout
For
out
sure.
Sincere. Thank you for this shirt, by the way. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Sincere.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, I mean the you didn't go to the first one, but the first one we had, it was at the same space. We had both sides open.
But it was more like the aesthetic of the event was more of like a brunch, like
Yeah, it was more brunch vibes.
Gotcha.
champagne.
Was that like your first one?
That was the first Lovers Lane.
Okay,
yeah.
no, I did not go to that one.
Yeah, that
then.
was the first Lovers Lane.
Okay.
We had how many I think we had 4 vendors.
we had like 4 vendors, and then they were really they were all spread out in the first room.
They were in the first room, and
Because then you were DJing in the back
second
room, and then that's where all the alcohol was, and so that was a pretty good turnout as well.
It was just super spread out. Everybody was everywhere.
Got you.
This one, I just like you said, I wanted to keep it super intimate, and then I also had a vision. Like I knew we were shooting the podcast, and I wanted people to just like be walking around in the back. That way, it just like people while they're watching it, they're like, "What the hell is he doing?"
Yeah. Okay.
And then the same thing with my DJ set. I just wanted people to not really focus on me, but focus on the music, and then kind of wander their eyes everywhere, see who's there, see who's a baddie, who's not a baddie.
Absolutely.
Guys and girls.
First
can
of
be
all, I
baddies.
love that you called guys baddies. That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell.
That was the first time I ever heard it.
I was like, dude's a baddie. Okay.
He was like, "He's
Okay.
a 9, right?" Nah. It wasn't even the fact that
First
you called
of
him
all,
a
but
baddie.
My sister
It was the
slash
fact.
my brother, but
It was your face that did it. You were like, "It was a 9, right?" Baddie.
yeah, the way you said it.
I was like, "God damn."
I was
Shout
talking about
out.
myself. I'm a baddie.
And that's my homie Norman. He's
Nah, but overall,
my
I feel like
sister.
Lovers Lane was dope. Again, that's like my favorite event. So
Yeah,
I'm just excited. Hopefully, I mean, I love the paint and sip as well. So hopefully we can do that again.
Hell yeah.
Stally Island. We've never completed a Stally Island. It's always been an idea for us, but
Like pool party.
yeah,
Pool party, but only like island vibes.
Reggaeton, island vibes.
Okay.
So like every event that I have will have a theme. Like when it comes down to my set. So Lovers Lane is obviously like a love set, R&B. What else do we do? Like the Lowrider show will be like Lowrider oldies or
Right.
like that type of vibe. Stally Island, reggaeton. And island vibes. So people know like when they're coming to the event what they're gonna get. They're not.
Okay.
If they're going to Stally Island, you're not gonna hear like ratchet shit.
Oh,
ratchet, like
yeah,
Cardi B or Meg Thee Stallion, like that type of shit.
Maybe just at like the end of the night, you know, maybe just the last like 2 songs.
When I'm
Depends on
turned up.
how much alcohol is consumed.
Right. I mean, you know, there's gonna
Speaking
be
of
someone.
alcohol consumed, you left before,
Oh.
but I was off the Henny. I'll tell you that much. I was
Yeah,
out
that
of
Henny
it.
pineapple had. I mean, I only had like maybe 2 cups, but like I was feeling it. That shit was.
No, because when
But then you
everybody
guys
was
started
leaving,
popping champagne.
no, not even that. Is because they still had a half bottle of Henny still.
Oh.
And so my dumb ass went to grab the bottle of Henny and just started doing the same thing I did on my birthday, just chugging
the
it like
head?
it was water.
Oh.
And then the minute,
Come on. To
Wait,
the
what'd
head.
you say?
Oh, to the head.
yeah, to the head. And the
Damn.
minute, resume. But the minute I couldn't taste it no more, it was over with.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
it's
told
a
myself
wrap.
I'm done.
That's a wrap.
But yeah, she got some carne salad fries, came back home.
You got turned up.
Fuck yeah.
What do you mean turned up?
You were drunk.
Oh, nah.
Turned up with those carne fries.
Yeah, I put on Joe Coy, watch carne.
Hell yeah, I love him. I love
I was
him.
out of
You were
here.
turned up at Lovers Lane.
Lover's Lane, no, actually was cool. I sobered up a little. I wasn't really, because I had to drive home, so I was like, I wasn't trying to get too crazy. But at the beginning of the night, because it was what, like 4 hours?
4 hours.
First of all, I thought the event was at 6, so I get my ass is there at like 4:30, and then I'm like looking at the flyer, like, wait a minute, 8, and I'm like, oh shit, and I felt so bad because I was over here like hurrying.
Mind you, she's the one that made the flyer, so
Yeah.
Yo, I had 3 events that week. I'm so sorry. Like that last week was the busiest, like, or I would say 2 weeks were so crazy for me. Like I had a Hall of Famer event, and then I had my art show, and then I had your guys's, that Lover's Lane. So it was just like back to back, and then I had all these projects just piling up, and I'm like, damn.
hustling.
Yeah.
How was the Hall of Fame thing?
That was tight, honestly. Yeah, it was called Bowling with the Legends. I had to paint 4 Hall of Famers. So Andre Reed, John Randall, Warren Moon, who I did get to meet, and then Anthony Munoz. Yeah, so it was cool. It was really cool. I painted 2 at home, though, because the 2 I painted live took me all of that, like,
The whole
7
event.
hours that I was there. So, but I'm mingling, talking, meeting people, whatever. But Warren was cool, though. He came up to me, and he was like, because I brought my dad with me, and that was such a beautiful day because I got to bring my dad in. Gave him his little buffet wristband, and he was at the buffet a lot, but coming back like all excited because he watched these players growing, up. So he watched them when they were in college, so to meet them like was so cool to him, and it was so tight. But anyway, so Warren comes up to me and he's like, hey, do you know who this is? And I look at him, I'm like, that's you. And then yeah, do you want an autograph? And I was like, I do actually. I was like, would you mind taking a picture with my dad first? Cause he's a big, fan of yours. And he's like, oh, of course. And so nice. Anyways, he signs it to take a picture. And then he hits me up. His assistant hit me up and he ends up buying it. So he bought that piece. Yeah. So I don't know where that piece is going to end up, but it's kind of cool. But the other 3 are with, my cousin's boss. So he bought them technically from me and paid me for the event. So yeah, it's.
So he's the one that brought you onto the
Yes, yep. He's a really cool dude. He does major events like that, and it was a private one because he's, it's like one ticket in there was $10,000. Yeah, just to get in, and the tables are 25, upwards of 150,000. Yeah, this shit was fucking insane. But
I think.
excuse my language.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay, I'm all.
Shit, we can say whatever the fuck we want.
What the fuck I want to say?
I think if it was the Bowling with the Legends, I think the DJ there.
Oh, goes for the Suns. She does
Wallace?
it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's
yes.
fire.
Yeah, she was there. Shot by Dub. I don't know if you guys know.
Dub's the homie.
I didn't know he was doing the event, but we saw each other, and I was like, oh shit, hey, what's up? Like, that's my friend. So, yeah. Oh,
Dub's
whoops.
the homie. Yeah, I seen like him. I seen all his posts there. I seen her post there.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, it
That's
was cool.
Man, Super Bowl weekend was crazy.
I told you I'm making bumper stickers. I survived Super Bowl 57, yo.
Traffic, everything.
You know what? I didn't experience the traffic though. I'm sure you guys did out on this side, huh?
A little bit. It honestly wasn't as bad as we thought it would be.
Oh, okay.
Basically, because we stayed away from
Yeah, we
Gotcha.
stayed
that
that
way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
My sister lives literally around the corner from the stadium.
Yeah,
So we had the Super Bowl there. But I was surprised when I drove over, there was no traffic at all. I was like, damn, okay.
well,
That's
I think
nice.
because everybody was getting there early.
Already there. Yep.
Because
They
I think
wanted
they
to
were-
avoid traffic.
Yeah, because they were
Yeah.
giving you access early in the morning to
Yeah.
see people warm up and shit like that. So
Super Bowl was tight though.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's always a good vibe for sure.
Yeah, Super Bowl was tight. I want some money.
Oh shit! You put the money on the cheese.
I did.
That's
Well,
crazy.
at first I put the money on the Eagles.
Right,
because
because no one was injured, man. That I thought the Eagles were gonna win, but yo, Mahomes,
Nah,
my
I had
homie.
the Chiefs. I had the Chiefs winning it.
You did, but I put my at halftime when they were losing, I was like, fuck it, I'm going
Only reason
Chiefs.
why I put Chiefs is because ain't no way in hell.
because you're the bitch ass Dallas Cowboy fan.
Thank you.
That's why.
Ain't no way in hell I'm going for
Oh,
the
you're a
Eagles.
cat. Oh yeah,
That's
then
unfortunate.
real
I'm going
fans
for
would
the-
never. Yeah, that's so true.
Fuck
That's-
outta here.
We went to the NFL experience, and my son hates the Cowboys, right? So
Same,
he
I
went-
feel that.
Yesterday I was trying to give him. What was I trying to give him? Oh, he was gonna wear an Army shirt yesterday, right? And I'm like, son, put this on, and he's like,
There's a star on
there's a
it.
star. I don't want to wear it. Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
It's all the Army star because that's their logo.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, bro, you put it on. It's army. And
Yeah.
I'm like, your Theo and your grandpa are in the army. We're in the army. He's like, I don't want to wear it. It's Cowboys.
How old's your son?
That boy,
6.
6. Okay, that's funny as hell.
But we went to the
That's
NFL
funny.
experience, and he's like, Dad, why are all these people wearing Cowboy jersey? I'm like, because they must have got dropped on their head when they were a baby. So they got something going on mentally.
no, and then his face was like, oh yeah.
Makes sense.
I'm like, just pray for them, son. Just pray for them.
Nah, he was getting mad at me there too because I was
That's
like,
funny.
because there was pictures of like rings and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, Zay, I don't know, like where are all the Cardinal ones at? And then he's all,
See, why you gotta throw?
he's all,
You
I don't
know,
know.
it's messed up.
He's all, I don't know. He gets all mad at me. He's all, there is none. So I'm all trolling him, asking all of the staff. I'm like, excuse me, can you tell me where the Cardinal rings are? I just wanted to know so I could show him where the Cardinal rings are.
That is so fucking funny. That is so funny. Yeah, fuck the Cowboys. But anyways, I'm just kidding.
It's whatever.
You say you get-
So we
I'm
had.
a Raiders fan, so it's okay.
Oh, that's even worse.
No, it's not. See, okay,
Don't even
let-
say even worse. Because he can't even say that because when Dallas played the 49ers, he was a 49er fanboy.
No, I was trying to
shade.
make money.
He was like, let's go party. Let's go.
I was just trying to make some money. That's all.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, money conquers all.
Yeah, all right. I almost said it.
No, so we had Super Bowl weekend. Then a couple days later, Valentine's Day. What you guys do for Valentine's Day?
Sit home, listen to Party and Cry.
I feel you, my boy.
I'm not gonna lie, like this was probably like the best Valentine's Day ever, honestly. It was just because like it's funny because Valentine's has always been a weird holiday for me, at least over the last like I would say like 7 years, you know. So never really could enjoy it, you know. And I don't know, so this one was nice. It was like super low key, but it was great.
What'd you do? You had like someone sing you a song, like play the guitar? Right.
I was waiting for it.
Write
I was
you
waiting
a
for it.
love
Shut
letter?
the fuck up. First of all, no, we played Nintendo Switch all night. That was tight. I'm fucking great, honestly. I don't know if you guys have played the Switch, but
Yeah.
all the old school games. I know you're a little too young for this, but
I'm not too young for this.
well, I had a 64, and I used to snipe them on.
I had a Game Boy growing up. The little Game Boys.
I had them too, the see-through purple
Yeah.
one. I used to carry that shit around with me all the time. So playing
ain't that
those
young.
games. Okay.
Little Game Boy, relax.
But no, that shit was tight. It was a cool night. And I was like, yeah, good company for sure.
That's fire.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
What did I do for Valentine's Day? What was it, Tuesday?
Do you get any gifts? Do you ever get gifts for Valentine's Day?
Like get gifts or give gifts?
That's such a tricky thing. Like, is that a thing? Like, do guys expect gifts on Valentine's Day?
Why not?
I know, and that's the thing because I've always thought. I mean, I do it. I give a guy a gift. You know what I mean? But like, I know that people are like, oh no, it's more like for the ladies. You know, like they get the flowers, they get the chocolates and whatever. But I'm like, why not give your dude something? You know?
Might be like, you might be a rare breed.
I don't know.
Really?
Me personally,
Really?
I don't believe in Valentine's Day.
So
Then like I'll have
there's
these,
nothing to believe in about Valentine's. I had this argument too, a couple
Yeah.
years ago. I was like, it's not about like you should give love right all year round to your.
Right.
You shouldn't just like base it all on one day, right? But like because it's such this like open,
Yeah.
holiday. It's like all right, like it's just a day that you can show love. I had a Galentine's dinner like a week before with my girls, so it's like appreciating, all that love between your friends too. So it's not just your partner, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
You think it's weird if we like do like a Galentine?
that's what I'm saying. Like why not do like a dudes and times?
Why you looking at me like
why
Dudes and
you
times?
looking deep in my eyes for?
Wait, we had Dalentine. It would be gal. No, would Galentine's be for guys too, right? Or no, is it gal?
Lex, that's not the problem. The problem is he just looked at me deep into my soul, and I was like,
Yeah, 'cause
he's like, you think we
he's-
should have a Valentine's Day?
Yes.
I was like, whoa.
'Cause he-
I'm just trying to be celebrated, bro. That's all.
So wait, you guys have never got gifts from girls on Valentine's?
I mean, define gifts like
Like a teddy bear, sugar
yeah,
cane-
like that, cool. But like, I'm not. I see everybody getting like crazy shit, and I'm like, damn.
Damn.
But like the last time, I was like in a Valentine's Day situation was like 2 years ago when I was in
Okay.
a relationship. So I don't. What did I do last Valentine's Day? I was probably doing some nasty shit.
Oh.
Not gonna lie.
Oh.
Being a little dirty nigga. But This year,
Nasty, bro.
this year,
I just made a hard
honestly,
left.
this year I was just with the fam. My mom
See, that's what's up.
ordered pupusas.
Nasty shit with who though? Pamela Harris.
Hey, don't worry about all that, nigga.
See,
With Pamela Harris.
Who?
Pamela
juggling.
Harris.
Pamela. Shut the fuck up. That shit's funny as fuck. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in a minute.
For
That's
sure,
funny.
like some type of sneaky link or some shit that I'm not proud of.
Hey.
It's alright. That happens sometimes. Sneaky link. You think sneaky links are like mandatory? That term just like.
What do you
came
mean?
out.
I've always
mandatory,
hated
though.
the term sneaky
Yeah, that
link.
shit
I always
just
feel like
came
a
out.
little sausage link. Like,
Whoa. It's not. If a girl ever called me a sausage link,
No, she didn't say sausage. She said little sausage link.
wow.
sneaky link. Like, that shit is so funny to me. Sneaky link.
Sausage link ain't a little better.
What was the
feel sorry
original
for
term?
whoever-
The original term,
Have it on the contact.
late night.
Just put a
Late
little,
night.
little
Booty
sausage
call.
emoji.
Booty call.
I
There you
feel
go.
sorry for whoever is little.
Oh my
little
god.
sausage.
Wait, on the pod you said you got baby shrimp, and I was like,
Little
well,
baby
good.
But yeah, they used to be called. I mean, I never used the term booty call either. It was just like, I don't even remember, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Like maybe like a link up, but that's about it.
nah. I was too young. I didn't have a car.
Fool, I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about my situation. Because that term basically came around, like all these crazy ass terms came around like COVID.
Oh, okay.
Like all these people had nothing to do with their lives, so they just
So
came
they
up
made
with
all this
random
terminology. Oh, okay.
Shit. Yeah,
Makes sense.
but I mean, Valentine's
Anyways, going
Day,
back to Valentine's, yeah.
yeah, it's
you're
whatever. I mean, Valentine's Day is whatever.
So what'd you do?
Yeah.
You ain't do nothing.
I was just with the fam. My mom ordered pupusas.
Hell yeah.
Fire.
Had that. Edited some reels. Oh no! You know what I did? I made a song that night.
See?
Yeah,
Well, you should start out like that.
I made a love song that night, and it's going to. I sent it to. What's it called? I sent it to Young Reese, so hopefully I can.
Oh, that's what's up. Is that going to be on your new EP?
No. This song is like more
Oh.
of like a
Oh,
Late night.
Brent
late
Fayez
night, like that
kinda-
island, like the island late
Oh.
night type of vibe.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever heard of Mood by Wizkid?
Yeah, I think
I'm in a
so.
big
Yeah,
mood.
so it's
Okay,
like
okay.
that. It's like in
Oh,
that.
that's what's up.
that
That's tight.
vibe, so-
Okay. Tight.
So yeah, it was dope.
So you got a good Valentine.
I mean, yeah, I was hyped every time. I don't know. Every time I make a song,
Call me. You did call me.
I
during
did.
Valentine.
you know,
You ain't even know if I was like
and
in
if
the
you
middle of something.
and if you was clapping, you still should have answered my call.
Wait, I just
Be like-
make sure people know my do not disturb is on, so don't bother me. Just turn that shit on if you don't
Oh,
want
for
to
real?
be.
I never
Yeah.
use that.
I
Yeah,
just put it
'cause
on
you-
vibrate.
Well, because it lets people know, like it tells them. It's like, oh, this person has their notifications turned off, and then you can choose to push it through if you want to, if you're that person. But
There's a lot of people who are that person.
push anyway or
I'll be that
whatever.
person.
There's a lot of people who are like, nah. But my phobia is whenever I'm in that situation, I always put my phone like face down, and then I'll put a pillow or something on top of it.
Damn.
Because I have the flash on. Because I have the flash on, like on my notifications. And I always have like this movie phobia that like when you're in the middle of something and like your phone goes
something's
off,
gonna be
and then that girl's like, so you gonna answer that? And then what if it's like something crazy? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I've
So
been in
I'm
that
just like-
situation before. I remember like,
So,
I'm like, really? Is your phone? You can answer that damn phone or not?
no, but it's even like
After
some.
the second call, it's like, all right.
Yeah, like
you know
gonna
what I mean.
answer
Go
that?
answer it.
But
you
then
know?
she's like staring at me, like hearing like,
Damn.
who is it? And I'm like, so I'm just like
yo,
vibrate, put the something on top of it.
That ever happened to you?
It did. I mean, not the are you gonna answer it, but
Just somebody calling.
yeah.
What about you, Lex? That ever happened?
what? Like,
Like somebody calling either they're calling you or or they're calling him.
yeah, both ways. Both.
Y'all
Yeah.
both grimy.
First of all, no, but this was this is like 5 Lexes ago, okay? This is back in the day, yo. This is back in the day. This is when I was like my early 20s. I'm 30 now, okay? So
Lex
I'm
going
mature
crazy.
now. But, we have to go through it. You gotta go.
Little sausage.
Yo, I remember one time, not gonna name names, but this is
name 'em.
like 10 years ago. Nah, you fucking name them. Set up, Styles. He sets me up. But no, one time my ex calling my now whatever ex of whatever years, but they're talking. I was just dead asleep, like just laying it, and they're talking on the phone to one another.
Wait, your ex and the new guy?
And the ex, no, the ex and the ex. So this was like 10 years ago.
So the guy that you were with and the ex.
Yeah, an ex of like from my high school to college, right? And then I was dating this guy, and then so he's called that guy. Old one's
He was
calling.
just trying to get pointers. That's all.
And it was just funny because I wake up and I'm like, he's like, well, this motherfucker wants to stop calling you, and I had to answer it. I was like, oh shit. I was like, well, I guess whatever. Fuck it, go ahead.
You're grimy.
Yeah, you were toxic.
I was dead asleep. First of all, I wasn't the toxic one, but
That's wild.
no, that shit's funny.
I be getting scared. That's another thing too, because I be heavy
What's the
sleeping.
worst that's gonna happen?
I be heavy sleeping, so
What's
it's
the
like,
worst?
She's like going through your phone and
Right.
who the fuck is this bitch?
Oh,
and I probably won't even feel that. I'll probably be asleep.
man.
She could like open my eyelids trying to get the face thing, and I won't even feel it because I'm
You ever done that?
dead asleep.
You go through your man's phone?
Past situations. I don't do that no more because look, the thing is like, what's meant to be seen will be seen. You know what I mean? Like I'm a heavy believer though on women's intuition.
Yeah.
Like sometimes a guy do got to be called out, because otherwise like, it's like, damn, like you really thought you were just about to like get away with that shit and not be honest about it.
What's the giveaway? Like, I know something. Like, what is it? What is it?
Yo, when they're extra nice.
Oh, damn.
like almost like leading you into these conversations, and then kind of you're feeling like, wait, why'd you bring that up? 2 and 2 don't make 4. You're holding me extra tight right now.
Yeah.
What if he just loves you?
Well, it's just funny because like I think of past situations, like you get this intuition, and then you end up being right. You know what I mean? It's weird because it's like when you're with somebody for over 5 years, though. Can you agree that you know them like the back of your hand? Like you're like, oh, I know
People change.
People do change. I believe that, but it's like you're either honest or you're not, right? So like there's no percentages in honesty. Like if you can't be real with the person you love, like you could go through my phone right now and you'll find nothing that I wouldn't say to you. You know what I mean? Like to somebody else. That's the kind of like respect that I want in mutual. Not like, oh, I'm doing this, right? But I'm over here being this guy. Like that's weird. Just be the same person all around,
Yeah.
But,
What if he's a Gemini?
Don't do this zodiac bullshit.
Nah, I know she believes in Zodiac, right?
take a sip of my
I don't
drink.
believe that shit, bro.
I'm just saying. 'Cause
So I've actually never known a Gemini other than my stepmom.
nice to meet you.
And you're a Gemini. Well, I now know another Gemini, so you're the third Gemini. Yeah, Geminis are wild. Gemini's got that is very true. 2 faces for sure.
Wow. That's fucked up.
But in the best ways. It's
Fake
kind of
ass
like
motherfucker.
no. Actually, I take that back. It's not in a negative way though. It's like it's like a Sour Patch Kid. For sure. First you're sour, then you're sweet. Who doesn't like Sour Patches? The moral of the story is there's always going to be good and bad in every zodiac, right? But that's why we're all so harmonious, because there's actually pieces of us that we find, similar in some ways. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not totally foreign to, like, if people are like, oh, I'm never dating this kind of, trust me, there's one sign out there that I promised myself I would never date again. And I mean that with my soul. I was like, I would not, no, it's not a Gemini.
No,
But no, I'm saying, no, it's like,
it's a Scorpio.
Fucking Virgos. Virgos.
Can I ask y'all something though?
Yeah.
Because that's the shit that really like, when some people say it, it irritates the fuck out of me. What, like, when people say like, oh, I'll never date this, or oh, I can't be your friend because you're a fucking Taurus.
Why you doing that?
Because this is the females that do that shit.
Taurus,
I can't be your fucking friend.
I
You're a
feel
fucking
bad.
Pisces. Like
I
what?
don't believe in this shit.
What's
so
what I'm saying? So what about like why do people do that? It makes no sense to me.
I don't know. I just know
It's
people
in the
hate me
stars.
because I'm a Gemini.
No, everybody hates I'm a Leo. See, look, so Leos are very much like, well, I'm not gonna lie, it's the lion, so we're like the, dominant type. But it's also interesting to meet other people who have these other personalities, because you're like, oh, okay, like we vibe on this, but we may not always agree on this. But but astrology's in the stars. That's with our people, Aztecs and Mayans, all that shit. So it's like, you gotta believe in it, style.
Nah, I'm just like, not that I don't believe in it, but
It's overwhelming.
I just hate when people let that shit take over them.
true.
Because it's like, when I was telling you before, I don't know if I said this on the podcast or not, but I was like, I hate when females, especially females, blame their flaws and blame their like the way they are in a negative way. They blame it on their zodiac sign.
See, that's
and it's like,
that's
okay, well, you're not taking
account.
you're not taking accountability.
Yeah,
for
no,
that.
I don't feel like you should have a full like belief in zodiac, right? You got to have like a balance of things why you move the way you do. So to put all of your eggs in one basket kind of thing, like that's
because then it's like, oh, well, I'm gonna treat a dude like this because I'm a Taurus, and it's like, no, you're not treating that like that because you're a Taurus.
Let me introduce you some good girls.
Huh? I'm just saying it because it's the first thing that comes to my mind.
I'm like, he's also messed with like all of his girls prior to like this last couple of months have been like 2019.
Oh, they're babies,
18.
yeah.
So he
So it
just
was kinda,
started.
But
Like,
you're also a baby too, you know.
But it was kind of refreshing to like mess with somebody that was like older than me, because it's like, because I have their mindset.
Right.
Yeah, man. So, but it's like, I don't know, bro.
I've been trying to get him to like experience other type of women.
Yeah, for sure.
And he never wanted to.
But he's still young too. I mean, I think that when you're just like at least putting yourself out there and not shutting everything down and staying to one type, you just put yourself out there and see what happens. Have fun.
My age.
Be 22. Oh man, I mean, I don't know. I love being 30, but man, 22 is fun. So enjoy it.
Nah, I really don't like hate or not believe in like the zodiac.
Oh yeah, going
shit.
back to that. Yeah.
But they just always got something bad to say about me. That's all.
No, I feel that though. I mean, I honestly, I mean, there's always there's a little bad, a little good,
It's always like the two-face, you're fake.
The only thing
and see, that's a negative connotation.
It's never like Geminis are the best.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
because you guys have bad representation. Not bad, but you have like representations of Geminis that are like, whoo, yay.
Kanye, Tupac, Marilyn Monroe.
So they're not what I'm saying. I don't mean like
Tupac
bad.
was a Gemini.
I don't mean bad representation, but I mean like those three people are like.
We just see both sides of the picture. That's all.
Like my boy, like.
I think it's cool to like do some digging into astrology. Honestly, download that app CoStar, both of you today. CoStar, and it'll kind of walk you through like, okay, the time you were born, and why like at this time those stars were aligned, right? So like that's what, and it's I'm gonna get real deep into this, but like. Long story short, like the stars were before us. They know when we'll also die as well. Like that's what's also crazy, So like it's this weird like measure of time. The fucking black crow just flew by. That's crazy.
What does that mean? Because I see them all the time.
I definitely.
I just feel like I see them at random. Like I randomly. So are they a lot? Is there a lot of crows around here?
Well, there's a lot of like land.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
But I definitely know like when people talk about the crows and stuff. I know like stuff like as far as like. The Native American culture, just because of firsthand experience, like they're like stay away from these type of things.
Why? Is it like black cats?
Nah, it's like I can't really get too deep into it.
I was gonna say something very
because I'm scared,
racist right now, and I'm not.
Because I'm scared.
Please don't.
But like for instance, they can't have amphibians or like lizards or anything like that. Like as pets or any cold-blooded animals. They can't have none of that as pets.
That's interesting.
If they see if you see a coyote walking across the street to the south, that's like you need to get a blessing. Like if you see a white owl, like it's the fucking end of the world. Like
damn,
not end of the world obviously, but I'm saying like it's like pretty bad. There's a bunch of shit, bro.
Before I was on like this whole like spiritual God journey, I used to see a lot of that shit. I thought I was gonna die.
That's crazy.
When I was younger, I actually seen a white owl like in the fucking tree.
Yeah, because they were like fucking. Because like the people that I was with, and they seen the white owl while we were driving back home from Vegas. Bro, these fucking people flipped like they were like if we hit something.
Because it's supposed to mean like you're about to see a murder.
No,
or something.
Not that. What it means is that someone has prayed or they've cast bad things about you.
Oh shit!
And that you need to go and get that blessing and then also like I don't know if you remember that time, but there was a time where before we get into the car, I was always checking the tires. because I was checking the tires to make sure that there was no dirt or anything on them.
Oh, I heard about
Because if there's dirt on the tires, that represents cemetery and grave, like down there.
So you all believe in this stuff,
No, I
but
don't
not
believe that.
astrology.
No, I'm scared. No, because I'm scared of that culture.
I know, and I'm saying like I think that's like the craziest how they're all intertwined. You know,
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
much connected. Like
Yeah.
it's not the same thing, but it's connected. You know,
Yeah.
there's things above us that we just don't have answers to, and it does become overwhelming. That's why I can't talk. You know, I don't have like 3 days to talk on this stuff on a. You know, it's like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
No, I definitely believe in all that shit.
Yeah.
Like my biggest fear is exorcism for my kids.
Like Catholic schools my whole life, you know, so that shit was wild.
That's why I don't watch scary movies. I don't watch anything like I'm
Yeah,
scared.
that
as
shit's
fuck.
real as fuck. First of all, we're Mexican as hell, so
Yeah.
that shit, no, hell
No,
no.
I'll never watch a scary movie.
I was scared to watch The Purge because I thought it was scary.
Oof, that
You know how many-
feels real. That
Yeah.
honestly, that shit feels more realistic than anything.
You know how many dates I fucked up not wanting to watch a scary movie?
Shit.
Like in the middle of the fucking date. Like they were like, "Oh,
Damn.
let's go to the movies, this and that."
And that's your time
And-
to like hold her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
And
I'm
you're
like,
like, fuck, I'm scared too.
and then she's like, "Oh, can we go?" I think this is when It Part 2 came out.
Fuck that.
And then she was like, "Hey, let's go watch It." And mind you, I've already watched It. Like, it's not that. It's more funny than it is scary.
Yeah.
But like to me, like
Something wrong with
when
your ass.
when it first came out, when
Y'all
it
got
first,
some
when it first came out, I was like, "Fuck
Set
no!"
cowboys.
Like, and I've literally ruined the date for that. Like, I'm just gonna take you home. Like at this point, like yeah, we were literally in the car. Like,
That's something a Cowboys
I'm
guy
like, all
would
right,
do
I'm gonna
too.
just take you home. I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching no scary movie. I don't give a fuck.
Damn Cowboy.
Hell no. And in the times where I'm forced to watch a scary movie, I'm just like this the whole time.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Yeah,
And
but
then,
I
like-
do the same shit though. I'm just like, yo, I'm closing my eyes. Like, I'm not watching this shit.
And then my dumb ass will like peek like to
Yeah,
the
and then
bottom
where's
left
the
corner
worst
to see if
part?
something's right there. And I'm just like,
It's because that shit is real. Like, I went to school where in my theology class, my professor was a past exorcist. So he used to watch people levitate.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, that's crazy. Shout out Mr. Trotty, best teacher ever. But yeah, that was crazy. I actually never messed with that. I think when you start believing it, that's when those things start to come find you in a weird way.
that's
you
what I
know?
was telling you. Like even
Or
like
if you're
me-
like opening it up like a Ouija board or some
Yeah,
shit,
fuck
fuck
outta here.
that.
Fuck that.
Fuck that shit. You're just asking to be like haunted.
That's why like I'll never like. That's why I'll never like drive like through Levine like throughout like at night or some shit because like you know there's a reservation there and like I will
I didn't
never
know that.
drive throughout reservations there. Like fuck that, bro. That's I'm
Wait.
so like I'm terrified of that culture because to me it's like I've seen like that's the type of shit like the type of like horror that is real to me. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is scary as fuck, and I'll never fuck with that. Like never, hell no. Like I'm not.
yeah, fuck
no.
that.
That's wild that you say that because every time I drive down Baseline, all the way to like 91st, I always get like this feeling like, what if some shit's about to pop out in front of me right now?
Because there's no
Yeah.
lights, there's nothing, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm speeding too. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if I get pulled over.
Fuck that, bro. Hell no.
Nah, there's like stories that that my cousins have told me like that one time he was like driving home and then he looked in his rearview mirror and there was like a dude in the back of his car.
See, yeah, now,
Oh fuck out of here.
no.
And he said he swerved and like the car spun and shit.
Fuck that.
That's why I don't fuck with it because I know it's like super real. So anybody trying to like take me to go watch a scary movie,
Oh no.
better take your mama or something.
Yeah, I feel like
play
it's
that
the
whole-
easiest way to get a girl in your arms.
I don't give
Nah.
a fuck.
Play that whole-
He said, fuck
Oh, you
that.
can just hold me. I'll hold. Fuck
Shit,
you.
You better hold me. You
Fuck you and your weak ass hug.
Damn.
better hold my ass.
That damn hug ain't gonna help me when this big ass clown comes out of the damn screen. Yeah, all right. Because you ain't spending the night after. Because I'm gonna be sleeping by myself, and big ass clown gonna come out of my closet.
No, that's my thing though. Like, if we're watching a scary movie, like,
It's not the movie. It's what's happening after the movie. Because I have to come home to myself.
we're not even gonna be able to do anything because I'm gonna be too scared.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, hey, you can't cuddle her to make her feel better?
She better
Fuck that.
cuddle
She
me.
better cuddle
yeah.
me. She about to be the big spoon. What are you talking about? She gonna be big spoon. Those duh. You
I like
wanted
being the big
this.
spoon.
Yeah, she wanted to go watch them. Nah, I'm just not even about to go. Like,
Nah,
I might not even fuck with her after that because
But don't make us watch some fucking action movie that's like doesn't make sense. It's like
nah, I'll go watch comedy.
nah, I'm into
comedy's
love
cool.
movies.
Comedy's
I'll go
cool.
watch a comedy.
What about romantic comedy?
Yeah, I'm into love
Sometimes corny.
But what?
Nah, I'm watching all of it.
What's
Okay.
what's a rom com? Is it like The Best Man? Is that
You
definition?
people?
How to Lose a Guy in 10
People
Days.
You people, you think You People is a rom com? Have you ever watched You People?
No.
It's the new
it's,
movie with Jonah
Oh.
Hill and Lauren Linden.
Oh, I watched the preview. I wasn't really interested. I'm not gonna lie, but I heard it wasn't good.
I thought it was fire.
Oh, you thought it was good? Okay.
It was
Yeah.
alright.
They were
thought it was
saying
hard.
that, well, at least from the feedback that I got, but that they didn't have chemistry.
Maybe because Lauren Linden is like, I can't even say that because it's disrespectful. But Lauren, like before what occurred back then, Lauren Linden was like my crush. I don't like saying that now because Nipsey's gone. I just feel it's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
but before, like, I'm talking about like ATL.
Oh yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I'm talking about
ATL. She
Nunu.
was Nunu was the baddest girl alive. I don't care what anyone says. That era.
Nunu is what
of
got me
Nunu.
into light skins.
She wasn't for me.
Nunu is what got me into
Wasn't
the
for me.
African American community.
Yeah,
My boy.
I was more of a.
If a chocolate Nunu came in my life,
I'm more of a Megan Good type of guy.
Hey, yeah, Megan Good was
More
a
what?
baddie too.
Megan Good?
Megan Good.
who's that?
Oh my god.
You don't know who Megan Good
I have
is?
I have to see a picture.
Oh my! Just by the name,
Let
you
me
just think
see.
of her
Show
lips.
me a picture of her.
She was on you know that movie with the game?
With the rapper,
And Stomp the Yard, right? She was in Stomp the Yard.
Knucklehead.
She's the main girl in Stomp the Yard.
Oh, I had to see a picture because
Damn.
I haven't seen Stomp the Art in a minute.
Damn.
I remember Nunu though, like it was
she ugly.
yesterday.
So those are your.
She ugly right there. God damn.
Oh, why is she ugly right there?
They got a bad picture of her.
See, that's why I don't want to be
Nah,
famous.
like there's girls like
That's what I don't-
Nunu. Oh yeah, she a baddie.
Yeah, beautiful.
She a baddie.
I'm also
No,
Was
the
that
girl.
your
My
guys'
top female African American actors are Lauren Linden.
Okay.
The girl from You Got Served. She's also in My Wife and Kids. I forgot what her name is.
I don't remember this.
She
girl.
plays the daughter in My Wife and Kids. Curly hair. She bad. And then also Nia Long, obviously. Nia
Oh,
Long is a
duh.
baddie.
Classic.
Who else? Nia Long.
I'm more of
Her.
I'm more of a Michelle Rodriguez type of guy.
Okay,
Is
Michelle
that a,
Rodriguez. Yeah, tight.
Girl from Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Yeah, because you want someone to dominate you, huh? You want someone to pick you up and slam you to the ground. You dirty dog, you.
That raspy voice is crazy.
No, yeah, the
Kehlani.
rest, like Kehlani's rat. Oh my god.
Yo, that's funny.
I told him my crush is Janae Aiko though. Cause
My
like,
crush, Snow Allegra.
Oh yeah, she bad.
She
Snow
a bad
Allegra?
too.
Oh
but
my
like I
God.
just like
Her
those
voice?
petite. I like the petite girls. Like that's my like. You look at all my exes except for the last one, they're all petite.
Like those little fun size
Yeah.
chicks.
What
Don't-
last one?
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
You used to have a thick?
No. The
Thicky?
the one.
You said you used to have a thick? I
Nah,
said thicky?
the
Little
one that
thicky,
was LeBron.
Damn, you did. Wait.
No, she wasn't that. I mean, she was
damn.
like tall for a female.
You talking about him getting dominated? I think LeBron might.
Yeah,
LeBron
she was
bitch.
dunking on your ass.
Bro, no, it was low key like I was thinking about my future. Like, you know, what I mean? I'm trying to get rich off my kids. So,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 6'2". Like, she was like 5'11". Obviously, like I
Damn.
fell in love with her, but I'm saying like
damn.
that was like the bonus to where it's like, damn, we about to have like D1
Tall ass
kids. We about to
kids.
have D1 kids. Cause she played basketball. She plays college basketball. I played basketball. Like,
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
But other than that, like my like type is like petite, so yeah. That's why Janae Aiko is like mine. If I like was in a relationship and I had like the opportunity to cheat, the only person I'm cheating with is Janae Aiko. I'm sorry.
You were cheating
I don't
It's
give a
now.
fuck,
predetermined.
man. I don't give a fuck.
All
If it's
y'all
for
listening,
Janae Aiko,
it's predetermined.
I'm cheating.
So just
If-
let it be known.
yeah, like be ready.
I'm gonna turn her down
Be ready.
because that's gonna make her want me more.
If anything, it's on my girl. It's my girl's
Facts, you know
fault.
that.
Facts,
You know
right?
that.
It's my girl's fault that I'm cheating on her with Janae Aiko.
Damn, why you gotta blame it on her now?
Because you knew before we got into the relationship.
Oh, so it's
So
a
don't be
it's a
acting different when it actually happens.
contingency.
It's like, oh, you think I was just playing? Because
Oh,
when
you
I
thought I was
actually meet her,
feeling
it's a wrap. it's a wrap.
That's fucked up, bro.
We about to be playing what is it called? Pussy Fairy and the goddamn
You about to play her own music?
motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
You
this is a fantasy
right.
for him. He already has it ready.
Motherfucking
he has it
right
ready.
on bigger. Motherfucking right on here. That shit about to
You
be
a
going
nasty,
crazy.
bro. You nasty,
Hey.
dog.
Hey.
Well,
She
you
got
know her
kids and
first.
shit.
Play that Kehlani joint. Like not the Summer Walker. Oh my greatest of all time. I'm about to,
Oh yeah. Oh,
This
the
guy.
sound effects.
bro, I fantasize over Janae Aiko. Stop playing.
That's wild.
It's clear.
It's Janae Aiko, bro. Like I'm about to go Kevin Gates like booty like groceries. Like stop. What did Kevin Gates say? He said Janae Aiko. What did she say?
Yo.
Groceries, please, or something like that.
Oh yeah. Eat it like
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
And on that note,
Janae Aiko,
15
my
minutes
boy.
of Janae Aiko's ass
It's
eating.
Janae Aiko.
Unbelievable. So you cheating on your girl?
What, Janae Aiko? Stop.
At least it's already like it's already out there, so it's something.
Anybody
you should
else,
just
I'm not
know.
a cheater. But like Janae Aiko, it's a wrap.
What if there's a lookalike?
What do you mean a lookalike?
Like, you know how like they say we all have like twins,
Yeah.
like roaming around out there.
Oh, really?
What if she a lookalike? And you just happen to meet her at Fry's?
Nah, because I'm not a cheater. But if it's for Janae Aiko,
It
I'm
has to be.
cheating
So
on you.
he said 101.
Like I'm cheating. Like I'm gonna be a man and like text you and be like, hey, like
Hey, just so
I'm
you
going
know,
to
me and
I'm going to
Janae-
Janae's house.
Wait, you gonna let her know before? You're an asshole, bro.
I'm going to Janae's house. Whatever happens after
Would you respect that?
is not my responsibility.
Look, if I walked into it knowingly and he told me ahead of time that was like something he was gonna go do, I mean, who am I gonna be mad at?
I can't, but I
You
can't
know?
be mad at the girl's reaction. If she wants to leave after that, cool. Like if she wants to leave,
That's her
she's
choice.
gonna know.
His generation is very much like, look, I'm gonna go do this. So either you're with me or you're not, right?
Because like I feel like
Versus,
y'all's
like-
generation was so sneaky. Like y'all some sneaky
First of all,
fucks.
we had the first of the generations. I had my little slide phone, you know,
Yeah.
had the Nokia.
But then like I feel like my generation, not my generation, but the
Beepers?
generation that I happen to be in,
yeah.
like they're like, look, like we're like normalizing open relationships.
Yeah, so polyamorous is very much a common thing. Like as long as people are like, oh, you know, I have 3 boyfriends and 2 girlfriends. Are you good with that or not? And people are like, no. And they're like, all right, you're not part of the crew.
I mean, I'm not like that, but I'm just saying, if it's for Janae Aiko, it's
Yeah.
over with.
That's
Yeah.
exhausting.
No, I think it is too. Honestly, I've decided, yeah, one person, like that's
Yeah,
it. That's
for
too
sure.
much. Anything else, I barely got time for, you know.
Yeah, that's exhausting.
There's 8 billion people in this world. It's just one person. I'm saying.
I feel you. But my little vibe is I'm gonna turn it down.
You're a fucking goofball.
Why am I a goofball?
Fuck out of here.
Nah.
If Kehlani walked into this room right now, you're not turning down Kehlani.
Yeah.
You're a fucking liar.
Nah, I'm about to hit most game ever. Right?
Get the
Okay.
fuck
I'm about to
out.
go crazy on the
The
game.
game, okay, go.
Right? The flirting, the everything, right?
Okay.
And then she gonna be like, "Hey, what's up? What you about to do later?" Woo, woo, woo.
Keep her interested.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like, "I don't know, take my number. Here you go, boom, boom, boom." Right? And then she gonna
So
text
he's
me
the
like,
hard to get, and you're the slut for Janae.
Yeah. Wow. I'm slutting the fuck out for Janae.
"But then this what I'm gonna do, right?
Like anything she wants to do, like I'm doing. Like
This what I'm gonna do."
she wants me to drink her bathwater, I'm fucking drinking her
Wow.
bathwater.
Disgusting, bro.
Like this Janae
Respect.
Aiko, bro.
Respect. I think that's a new level of like once you get to a place in your life where you're like, damn, motherfuckers will really drink my bath water. That's tight.
That's Janae Aiko, though. No, everybody else, y'all can kiss my ass, but Janae Aiko, my boy.
That's fun. I respect it so much, especially because you're upfront about it. So, hey.
Wild.
If you get into a relationship with me, just know.
Who's your man crush?
Oh man, let's see.
I'm not talking about celebrity.
Classic. Shut up. Yeah. I was gonna say celebrity. First of all, you can get it that easy. Okay, so Usher was my day one because oh shit, I just knocked the shit out of my mic. Okay, well that's how much I love you, Usher. Usher was my day one, but I will say, damn, Brent Faiyaz is for sure. But see, I don't lust over Brent. Like, I just respect him so much. Like,
Brent is
he would be,
definitely
he wouldn't. I'm not a, by no means am I a fangirl for not one person. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Usher back in the day, I was like, wow, you are my god. Like, but other than that, you know, like, I feel like Brent is just someone. I got a celebrity crush, I guess, but like, he's just so smooth with it. You know, like, I
So
respect.
you doing what he's doing? You about to?
Hell no.
If Brent Faiyaz was to walk in right now,
Like,
and he was like, he was like, nah, it's cool if he walks in, but if he's like, Lex, like, let's go.
Let's go.
What are you doing? Exactly. Is she about to put her glasses on and they leave?
No, honestly, I wouldn't, because I like I said, when I respect somebody that of that stature, now it's like I don't fantasize it in that way. I just want to. But I'm
Janae
telling
Aiko
you.
walked in here and was like, yo, let's go in.
You shutting that shit down?
All right, well, this is another episode of On the Patio. Fuck y'all, I'm out of here.
Gotta run, gotta go. No, but yeah, Usher was for sure. When I was a kid, I used to have Usher like plastered on my ceiling, on my walls, like everywhere. It was so funny. That shit was great.
Nah, Brent is definitely one of my favorite artists right
You
now.
toxic, dog.
How am I toxic?
You super toxic.
How? Because I'm being honest about one person out of
All
8
right,
billion
toxic
people.
flags. So go. What are the toxic flags? Let's see
Oh
how
my
toxic you guys
God.
both are.
The one toxic thing and I hate is I just think it's funny that
No, name one toxic thing that you've done, and then name something toxic that you experienced.
one toxic thing that I've done.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like the king of toxic.
No, you're petty, bro.
I'm petty as
You're
fuck.
petty as fuck.
I'm trying to work on myself like this last year and a half. but
Good,
before,
good.
Oh yeah, I'm going crazy.
I mean,
Okay.
one toxic thing I've done is like, I mean, we've already talked about this on the podcast,
What?
So this guy,
but it wasn't like necessary. It was like a mistake.
let me break it down.
Yeah, what happened?
So this guy had a girl, right?
Uh-huh.
I was 15 years old.
It don't matter how.
Okay,
Well, it does
prefacing
fucking
with
matter how
15.
old I was.
Prefacing 15, okay.
So he had a girl, right?
Okay.
Broke up with the girl. Went to her best friend. Did the little whoopty wop
Not the best friend.
with the best friend. Then went back to the new girl, to the
Old girl.
to the old girl. Whoopty wop again. And the old girl found out about the best friend.
No, she didn't find out. I told her.
Oh, you were honest.
I was like, hey, we need to sit down and talk.
What
This
made
is
you go
what
for the
happened.
best friend? Was she just like?
No, we was at one of his parties.
Wait, you was at my house? You nasty fuck?
No, not at your house, but it happened because we were at your house.
I didn't know you was bringing
And I was
females to my house.
intoxicated. Nigga, I was bringing.
And you were
what?
drinking?
I was a Mac. Boy.
Oh my god, what type of uncle am I?
I was a Mac. So I was off. I
I
was
put
off.
the Mac Daddy glasses on right now, so.
I was off. I forgot what we were drinking. We used to drink fucking
I used to go crazy with everything. at the
yeah,
house.
some type of rum with pineapple juice or some shit.
Oh, you was probably drinking your Theo's drink.
Yeah, and so I was drinking
used to
that,
make,
and she pulled up, and
Jungle juice.
We was doing something like that, and yeah, and then after that, it was like the day after.
Damn.
But
not
then,
the
but I
best
was honest,
friend.
bro. I was like, you know what? Like, we need to sit down and talk. This happened. But then the worst thing that
Damn.
happened. No, the worst thing that happened after that was the fact that we were like, she was going through my phone because we were back together at the time, and she seen a picture.
You
Of
had a
nothing crazy,
picture?
nothing crazy. Just me and her like cuddling.
Who took this
Who the
picture?
fuck took the picture?
She did.
Oh, she did that. She placed a stamp in your phone, yo.
And so
She
she
put a
like
little hidden.
she tossed my phone like this.
Yo, okay, let me tell you something right now. Look, she didn't want her best friend, like, or maybe that wasn't really her best friend. Like, clearly it wasn't. Like, best friends don't do that to each other, right?
No, they were still in school.
But you got to think. Like,
And they're
we
still
were 15 years old.
15, you
So,
know,
like, we're
being
not really
scandalous.
thinking like that.
Scandalous.
But she had my phone in her hand and she went like that, and like walked out.
Oh, yeah, I be doing that.
And then, but my teacher, right? Because me and my teacher and her were cool. Like,
Yeah.
that was like our second mom. And so I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and she walks out, and I'm looking at my teacher like, do you know what just happened? And she just looked at me like this.
Dirty dog.
That's exactly what she did. I was like, fuck, she seen something. And then I was like, yo, I don't know what you seen, but can you just show me what you seen?
That's the funniest shit. Like, I
And
don't
she
know
grabbed
what
my
you've
phone.
seen, but
She grabbed my phone put it on the picture, and she like went like that, like to my face.
Yeah, see,
She's like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm not gonna lie, I've chucked the phone in the head before. I've smacked that. I'm probably concussed them, to be honest.
But I'm not a dirty dog like that no more, bro.
You know,
I'm grown. I'm 21 years old, bro. Let me.
Wait, I want to hear the story about when you chucked the phone at.
Oh yeah, I
What's
want to
going
learn
on
that.
right there?
Oh, Krishan Rock threw a Henny bottle at her.
No, long story short, yeah, it was one of those situations. You know, I knew he was lying. I went through his phone, seen it, and this was we've had our ups and downs, obviously. It was like, damn, like it was one of those things. Like I just knew. I was like, and yeah, that sucks, but fuck it. Wow. It's all good. It's fine. I'm cordial with like I think all my exes. I'm pretty sure.
How do you? Okay, so since you had that story, how do you feel about like the Krishan Rock Blueface situation? Like, do you think like that is like okay?
Wait, what is it though? Wait, what happened?
I don't know if you know this, but like they're
No.
like very like they whoop each other's ass basically. And
Oh,
like
back
she's
and
throwing
forth.
like
Oh, yes, I heard this.
she's throwing
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Henny bottle at his face.
That type of relationship, if you're down for that, then by all means, that's how you live your life, right? But like, I think that once you step out of like, this is not normal. Like, I'm not a violent person. Like, I'm not. I'm really not violent. But like somebody who like, look, I put this like,
After
I'm
she
not
just
violent.
said she chucked the phone at
Look.
somebody, she
Look.
could have said she's not violent.
There was only one person I was fucking violent with, not on purpose, but it was like, damn, like this person really pushed me,
Yeah.
to an ugly place. Like I was like, I didn't even recognize myself, like I was like, whoa, I'm not even like this. Like I'm nice, like, but see the problem is like people, you get caught up in you like it, like men like that, and then in your head, you're like, oh, well, whatever. You already know how it goes. You already know.
There's even females, like from my perspective, it was like there's even females that like that's the only way that they know like what love is, like for you to hit them.
Exactly. And see, that wasn't what I grew up on love. Like I grew up with like a lot of love in my family. Like, so it makes sense. And through like therapy with the right people, you could probably get out of those cycles, right? But like I would say 9 out of 10, like, zebra don't change its stripes. So like, it's your choice at that point. Is this the life I want? Can I picture this same kind of relationship 30, 40, 50 years from now? But like, otherwise, like, I think it's nice to like find yourself, obviously find yourself first. And that's, by all means, life coach, spiritual healing, guidance, whatever, but then you'll start to attract what you feel is like, this feels good. Like, this is what love is. Like, I recognize this, like my mom's love, my dad's love, like nothing ever compared to that. So like, I don't want anything less than that. I know I can give that to somebody, but only to those who like will really appreciate it. I don't gotta swing shit at you for you to appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think. Like, don't make me that mad. Please don't make me that mad.
And it sucks for them too, because they're making money off of that shit. Like that's their main income is like being fucked up to each other. Yeah. Because they have a whole TV show, and people just like feed off of it.
That's crazy.
And people like are just feeding off of it,
and they think it's like cool, kind of,
Yeah, because it's like it's not
but that's
happening.
their reality.
Because it's not happening to you. So
right,
it's like
right.
It's entertainment to you, but like
yeah.
these people are really fucking each other up. Bro.
Damn, that's wild. Yeah.
Nah,
God bless.
That's crazy.
God bless. Yeah.
That's super crazy.
No to violence. On that note, please.
I never got a phone
don't be
chucked out my head. I had when I was sleeping. But
have you ever got hit?
Yeah, I got hit before.
Yo, someone tossed my phone at me too. I'm like, damn, we weren't even together. Like, shit.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
can
like,
never like. I don't know how like as a dude you can like do that.
I know, man. It
Like
was
me,
kind of
I
embarrassing.
feel like I'll feel.
Well, go through the phone because we got
No, not
intuition
that.
as well.
I'm talking about.
Yeah,
no,
true,
I'm talking
true.
about hitting a girl.
Oh, hitting a girl? Yeah.
Oh,
no.
yeah. No.
Like that
never
shit
do
is
that.
like that's crazy
That's
to
a
me.
crazy.
Yeah, I'll never. I just like throw myself.
Men
on
that
top
are
of her.
cool.
Like bro, if I
Free
like-
fall and just like.
Nah, like if they punching me or whatever, kicking me, like
I'm hugging them.
yeah, like,
I'm hugging them like, yo, relax.
get your
Relax.
ass out of here.
Yeah, well, first of all, both y'all like football,
Yeah.
players like shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm just about to squeeze you, like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, have your hands like to your sides. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
stop, relax.
Nah, I
Damn.
definitely.
But if
got
she
punched
fuck
before.
around, but if she fuck
Damn.
around and like, if she fuck around
Okay,
and
no
try to
phone,
headbutt
but
me,
you got punched.
like imagine she don't have her hand, she's like, boom, like with her head.
Oh, see, that's on some whole other, like, are you dating a
What was you
freaking
doing?
wrestler?
She's like, it's like not even like love. She wants to hit you.
Wait, what's the sport that they can headbutt?
The wrestling.
No, is it wrestling? No, MMA, right?
MMA. Yeah.
Yeah, damn MMA fighters. Fuck
That's
that.
crazy.
No, once it gets to MMA level, I'm out. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, but if that's all you seen growing up, like you was
Yeah,
saying,
then
like,
it becomes like normal. Yeah.
It'd be normal. Like you
Yeah.
keep going back.
Yeah.
But keep running towards the fire type
Just
shit.
to get out of those cycles, man. Like
Yeah,
that's just burnt out.
Because
Like,
I don't even have the patience to argue with somebody. Like if me and you have
Right.
ever gotten into an argument, just like in business or anything,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just walk away. Like I'm not about to argue with you, bro. Like I'm,
Yeah.
like I'm. If I'm irritated with you, I'm not gonna argue with you. Like you
Yeah.
can continue to talk, but I'm gonna just like not listen, like walk away. Like so, I don't have. That's probably why like most of the fucking. That's probably why my last relationship ended because I didn't have the patience to argue, and I was just like, cool, like go do your thing, and I'm gonna do mine. So I basically ended it like that because I was not gonna try. I was not trying to argue.
I'm a good arguer.
Yeah, you are.
I'm petty though. Like I can kill you with my words.
I same shit. I know that.
I
Yeah.
can kill you with my words.
But people
Yeah.
say like I don't think people say that it's my zodiac sign. The reason why I do that.
Wait,
But
what's
it's
your
like,
sign again?
Libra.
Oh, okay.
But like I think it's because that's how, because I've seen it firsthand. That's how my dad. You've seen it. That's how my dad is, and that's how my grandpa is. Like,
Oh, you mean like walking away?
yeah, like, or even saying like, even like telling like, I said this one time to my ex.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were just arguing. I'm like, all right, shut the fuck up already. Like, just like pissed, right? And like I had to think to myself like damn, like I was driving while we were doing it. It was quiet, and I was like, damn, bro, that's like my dad and my grandpa. Because you seen them do that, huh? You seen it to where my dad's like, where she's like trying to say something, and my dad he has short patience. He's like, all right, shut up, like shut up. And my grandpa has done the same thing, but my grandpa's like,
So you caught yourself like as
Same.
like a okay.
and so I'm like, all right, shut the fuck up, like I'm not trying to argue with you, shut up.
Yeah.
And then like it was quiet, and I was just thinking like, damn, like that's my
And she really did shut up?
yeah, because she's never seen me do
See,
that.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna keep fucking talking.
Nah, cause she's never seen me do that, and like I
I'm
got
just
to a point
kidding.
where like I was talking to her like a
I'm
man,
just kidding. I wouldn't. Yeah, no,
cause
I
I was
feel
talking to her
that.
like, all right, shut the fuck up,
You know,
bro.
I think it's like it definitely feel the room. I was joking. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
like no.
that's
It's
not joking.
She gonna check a fucking
keep
phone,
going.
and I hope it wasn't these type of phones, cause these got hard ass corners.
I'm not gonna disclose that. But anyways, back to you. Let's not segue into me.
Hey.
This ain't my. First of all, so I think it's like to feel the room. You know, like you should be able to understand if your dude's like hot, just walk away from it too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't have to tell her shut the fuck up, but I would be like, girl, can you
Yeah.
just please be quiet?
Yeah, that's why like I apologized to her after I was like, yo,
Yeah.
like I don't like to argue.
Yeah.
Like
What were you guys arguing about?
about some bullshit.
Oh.
I forgot what the argument was about, but I was like, you know I don't like to argue and all that, but as a man, I'm gonna let you know that I shouldn't have said shut the fuck up.
And she was like, oh, I respect that.
Yeah, and because I was like, that's not me. She's like, I know you have a short temper, like, so I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, but I shouldn't have said shut the fuck up. Like, I know I shouldn't have said that.
Right.
And she was like, you sound just like your dad.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh wow.
Hit you with the.
I'm about to scoot away from both of y'all.
First
Yo,
of all,
motherfuckers is
first of all, I am not toxic. I will put that out there.
I think
am
that's
not.
the most toxic thing about me though, is like that. It's just the short temper.
I think all of us have toxic tendencies. I've always said this. You know, all of us can have those tendencies we lean towards. It's your choice at the end of the day what you want to, you know, like you learn from that, right? You don't like the feeling of maybe looking like your tata, you know, like maybe having that type of, you know, just that look isn't good, right? So you're just like, okay, like I'm not gonna do that no more.
Because it's more like, I'm not even gonna say short temper, because I feel like people with short temper is like, you get wild.
Yeah.
Like me, it's like just patience. Like I just want you to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like I shouldn't have. I've told her I shouldn't have said that. But I was like, I've seen my dad do it too, and I'm like, that's what I'm thinking. I was just thinking in my head, like, bro, like I've seen that shit. Like that shit is crazy.
Damn. Yeah, I know.
But yeah.
Breaking
Y'all got
cycles.
Some sort of mental thing going on.
I was
Okay, Mr. Saint over here in the
Yeah,
corner.
I'm
What were you
nah,
about to
your
say?
ass is petty, bro.
Yeah, you were talking about being petty, so go ahead.
Nah,
it's your time.
Not even with a relationship, he's fucking petty. Like, oh my god.
Oh
this
shit, it's about to get into
he's
petty all the way
petty,
around.
bro.
Yeah, I'm the petty.
You're the petty
monster.
Betty.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this guy's.
I don't know. I can't really think of what's a petty thing that I've done. I'm just like, I'll just say something to you. Like, I'll use your words against you.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, I do that too.
I'll use
I do
your
that
words
too.
against you. Like, I'll.
But is that petty or is that being like? I think that's being transparent, right? Like I'm just like, you said this, right? So stand on that.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Don't excuse that.
No, because I do that, and it's not about being petty. It's just about being like, look, I have this in writing. You know, from you.
Said it.
Yeah. I feel you.
And I'm just making you stand on what you said. And that goes back to character, right? So like you're just, making sure that people are all the way around who they say they are. You know what I mean? So you're holding them to that standard that they set themselves at. So, I respect it because I agree with that.
There it is. I'm not toxic.
I can't think on the top of my head, but he's petty. Like he's fucking petty.
Okay, we've all done some petty shit, I can't think of nothing on top of my head, but.
I for sure done some petty shit.
Yeah, no, I'll just say some shit like, I don't whatever it is. Like, let's say, I don't know. I know you guys want like relationship shit.
Damn, what's that?
I don't know. Like, if I'm just driving with someone and then like, I don't know, a song could be playing and I'd be like, oh, that's what he played for you.
Yeah, like that. Like, bro, it's fucking petty, bro. Oh my god.
So wait, did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you're just.
I'm just like, I just state the facts, but like in a very harsh way.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
damn. Me. And then the girl sits there like, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, fuck, let me change this damn song.
Yeah. It
let me not get still all rattled up.
It could be what they say. Yeah, I'm crazy.
That's crazy, but I respect please, like my biggest thing is like if you are so adamant about being or on a stance about something, right? And then a couple months later you want to backtrack. It's like, what? Like let's pull out the files and let's look at the old old messages here and let's just slip that out and just be like, you said at 5:55.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me is just accountability. Like,
That's what she's saying. Yeah.
Yeah, like that
just
is
being
like
accountable.
But there's like females that'll be like justify what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of like, oh, I did this because you did this, or I did this because you made me feel
and that's when it gets into a headache.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
like
it's a back and forth cycle.
Yeah, and I'm just like, exit.
Yeah, because the way I was raised, it was like you need to take accountability for like what you do.
Exactly, and then someone else just be like, all right, I respect that.
Yeah. So, but it's like there's not a lot of accountability out here.
It's super tough when you like when you both have like a last word mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I got to be the last one to do something or the last one to say something, and that's just gonna continue the cycle like that hamster wheel.
It is a hamster wheel for sure.
Well, yeah, that shit is no bueno. But I've realized it, and I'm like, all right, I need to figure some shit out because I don't want to stay on the hamster wheel, but then I also like I don't want to go down that path again, and I'm trying to like I've always had like this vision that I want to be like an old man, like sitting in the rocket chair on the porch, probably smoking a cigar or something with my cognac, and then my grandkids coming up and I'll be like, man, go take a bitch ass grandma to like, you know what I'm saying?
But like to have that relationship to where that's okay.
To have that 50, 60, 70 year marriage.
To where you're making fun of each other because you guys have that strong connection.
Like I hate you so much, but we still are like, we made it work.
Yeah.
That's the type, like, I don't know. We talk about it all the time, like a lot of people's grandparents are like the 50, 60 year marriages. Like they don't sleep together. Like they don't sleep in the same room.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like even my grandma and my grandpa, like they've gone to a point where they don't sleep in the same room, but like they sleep in the same house and they make it work. And they still tell people that they're husband and wife, and they make it work. Vision. They see because they know that it's not about them. It's about because you're the root of the whole family. Yeah. And so once you guys split, it's over with. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So they know, like, they understand that it's bigger than them, and that they have they have like something to support. So they have to make it work. No, and there's not a lot of that, like there's not a lot of that in my generation, especially with the social media thing that they are growing up with. I'm pushing away from my generation, bro. I'm not.
Do you believe in order to get to that space in life, you have to go through a whole phase as a female?
I mean, I think everyone got to go through a phase of experiment, any type of things that you just, you might never, look, I'll tell you real simple. If you wake up tomorrow and you regret what you did yesterday, like, are you really living? So it's like, live in the present, right? You can't change the past. You can't predict the future. You got to live right now. I mean, and if right now you want to be a hoe, I guess, then by all means, hoe it out, right? But like, at the end, it's like, you gotta look at the bigger picture too when it comes down to, like your goals in life. Like I'm very much like, look, time is precious. I'm going to spend it with those I love. And then who's for me, like, it will be there. You know what I mean? Because it's not about, like, it's not like a race, like, it's just, we're all in this, like, weird ass, simulation. And we're trying to all just, like, get it any which way we can. And, but it's at the same time, like, you're trying to date, you're trying to, put an image, looking good game, whatever. It's like, all that shit is like, I don't know. To me, it's like, it's duh. We have to experience it. You know what I mean? Like, man, if you call it a hoe phase, I guess, like, that's, I guess, like, you gotta.
That terminology was one of those things that just came out of, like, it just came out, like, recently.
It's always been no, I think that's been all.
But
that's
the term hoe phase, like, that term has been, like, to me.
Is that for men and women, or is it just
what I think is I don't like how people.
It has a negative connotation.
But I'm saying, like, I don't like how people say, like, oh, like you can live your life, do what you want to do, but I feel like it's not like something where it's not like you're fucking going having a quinceañera. Like, it's not something that, like, you're not getting your driver's license. Like, this isn't something that
like
is,
accomplishment or something.
Yeah, it's not like an installment into your life. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it's like, okay, if it's not something where it's like, oh, I'm gonna just switch to my whole phase now. It's like, okay, well, if you're going through that, cool, but, like, don't be saying,
I think
like,
it's important to like specify too, like, okay, now are we digging into hoeing? Because it's like, are we talking like you're sleeping with a bunch of people?
I just don't like how people are like lifting that up.
Putting it up on us, some
what
sort
I'm trying
of,
to say? To where it's like, oh, like, that's
glorified
mainstream.
almost.
That's glorified. Yeah. Like, to where, like kids are learning about this, and, like, it's showed everywhere. Like, that shit isn't cool to me. Like if you're going through that, cool. Like, do what you got to do to live your life. But, like, that's not.
Don't
like,
put a label to it.
Yeah, bro. That's not don't glorify that shit. I feel it. Like, don't be talking around. Like, don't be talking around your female fans. Like, yeah, bitch, I'm in my whole face. That's not fucking cool, bro.
Nah, they definitely talk like that.
You see what I'm saying? But it's like, but if it's amongst y'all, cool, whatever. But, like, there's a lot of people that do that, and they publicize it.
So you saying you don't want to know about it? You just want to be a victim?
I don't want to know about it, and I don't want
victimize me.
Hey, this cool, bro.
Hey, no, but it's funny that, like, I
caught a couple strays before.
Not the strays.
You're fucking dirty. Hey, I've been to charity work sometimes. It's all right.
I think men and women will experience, like, their hoe phase differently, too, because men don't get as ridiculed, right? Women get called, like, you know what I mean? So it's like this dynamic of, like, what's okay, what's not okay in society's eyes, right? Yeah. So it's going to be experienced differently. I think whether people want to admit it or not, it's like, it's necessary to experiment in any which way. It does not mean you have to have sex with people. It just means that you got to go date, or, like, go to Costa Rica, go to fucking the Bahamas, go to, like, whatever, go live your life, like, yeah, I don't know. So it's cool.
I feel it. It's good for your mental health.
Yeah.
Speaking of mental health.
Oh.
It's mental health check time.
Yeah. You go first.
I go first? This past week, I've been on, like, a high horse, man. After Lover's Lane, after Super Bowl week, my mental health been good. Went to church. I feel like, obviously, there's, like, I haven't even experienced any days of, like, depression or, like, I really don't believe in, like, depression, anxiety, and all that type of shit.
I believe it's real, but I believe it's real, right? Because you can't, like, there's people that really go through that shit, but I don't believe it's something that takes over your life. Like I
You
feel
guys
like
are in the right,
because I've
yeah.
learned that the biggest way to get over depression is to help other people, because it takes your mind off of you and what you're going on. Because the quieter the room, the louder your thoughts are, and then that's like you're thinking about yourself too much, and then that's where you build your depression from. Is you're just thinking about and then now you get to the flaws, like
And like
this
comparing
and that.
yourself.
But if you help other people, you're getting more than you give.
That's funny that you say that because pretty much my whole life has never been lived for me.
Yeah.
Right? Meaning like I've always been putting like people before me, like putting their happiness before mine, making sure like they got someone to talk to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just always like somebody else. And maybe that's why I've never really experienced like depression or anxiety, because like I'm doing that. But then there are the times where I'm like by myself, like you said.
Catches up to you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck, I'm really feeling some type of way.
Because it's real loud when you're by yourself.
And then I have no, like, I don't have that outlet to be like, I'm not me for me. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why this week I haven't really experienced none of that, because I mean, like Lover's Lane was definitely put on for everyone else to come and have fun. Also, like for me to have fun.
Yeah.
And then just this past week, it's just been like Valentine's Day. I'm lying, because Valentine's Day I didn't get no gifts, so I was a little. Yeah, that's why I brought it up, 'cause I was a little in my feelings about that. But it's cool though. I spent it with the people that I love.
Do you have a crush?
Do I have a crush?
A Valentine?
No, I asked someone to be my Valentine. They turned me down. Yeah. No, they didn't turn me down. They just said. They said, "What does that consist of?" And I said, "You gotta risk it for the biscuit." And they didn't want to risk it. So
I turned that down if you
I didn't
proposed
say
to me like that too.
Hey,
If you told me that, like,
you gotta risk it for the
you want to
biscuit.
marry me, you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Nah.
No, fuck
Sounds
you. I'm
fun.
not risking shit.
Sounds fun.
I never
Yeah.
asked anyone to be my Valentine before, right?
Aww.
So I was like, this year I'm gonna be a little different, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, you're just being you know. So whether
Yeah.
she either fucks with her or she doesn't, you know.
And she didn't fuck with me.
All right, then keep it going. You know, hey, we got another Valentine's coming up next year. It's all good.
So yeah, I mean, I guess yeah, fuck. Maybe that did hit my mental health. 'Cause yeah, I got turned down, and if I wouldn't have got turned down, I was like, all right, bet, this is what we're gonna do.
She missed out on a whole extravaganza. See,
we about to
that's
get
on
dressed
her.
up.
See,
We about to hit the little Compass Grill. You ever been to the Compass Grill?
no, but I'm just
So-
out to nice dinner.
So the Compass Grill is
Is that the Brazilian joint where they bring
Nah.
you meat?
And just slice
better
it.
than that, bro.
Oh, that's
So-
a
I wanna
fogo
try
de
that
chao.
spot, the
Fogo de,
Brazilian
yeah,
steak.
me too.
So you ever been downtown and you see the building that has the circle, like
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Compass Grill.
So it rotates.
It's rotating,
yeah,
right? You see
yeah,
the nice view,
yeah.
right?
Aw, see, that would have been a nice little.
Then I got the house decorated, right? But the roses everywhere, the rose petals, boom, boom, boom.
Are you saying like this is what you would have done?
Yeah, this is what I
Oh,
would have
okay.
done. I had a whole vision, right? Put the rose petals everywhere in the
She
house.
missed
Like
out.
had
She
that
missed
shit
out.
set up already. With the I would put like a table, like a not like a picnic, but like on the floor, right? On the floor, put a table.
Oh, that's cool.
And you never seen the bear, like, you know what bear bricks are?
Yeah.
You know what
Have
bear
some little
bricks are?
champagne. Have some
Yeah.
strawberries. Something. Okay, romantic
But
stallion.
I would have put the bear brick. It's like there, you can buy one on Amazon.
It's basically like
It's
a
just a big ass bear,
collectible.
Okay.
but like a heart. It's made out of wood.
That's tight.
It's like a Lego bear.
That's so cool. I've never seen this, but it sounds cool.
So I would have bought one. I would have bought two of those, right? Mm-hmm. And we would have had like a little paint night, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen that before. That's
Wow.
hard. Yeah.
Wow.
Put the little fire on the TV.
That's hard.
Yeah,
Put the
see, like,
music
yeah.
playing.
I actually want to do those, like paint those, like, and then like whenever I get a crib, I want to like decorate. Cause I've told you, like, when I decorate my house, I don't want it to be regular shit. I want it to be like hype, bare brick, cause like
Yeah.
vintage, like that type of shit.
Oh yeah,
We wouldn't
facts.
have
Yeah.
been painting the bears though. We've been painting each other,
Okay.
and then that's how the night would have ended.
All right.
I love that. I
That
love
took
that.
it.
Just roll yourself
That-
on a
that-
canvas. Low
That-
key though, that is a real thing. People do put paints on the, you know what I mean, and
That
then they
took
get
a
on a
turn.
canvas together, and then they. Yeah,
'Cause
I don't know
I
what
could just
happens from there.
imagine, like-
Hey, I don't know what happened from there, but you
I
know.
could just imagine like her trying to paint the bear, and he's just like,
You feel me? That's cute, right?
she's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, she missed out. She missed out. Aw.
I
God
would have just
bless.
took her to Hooters. Because they have this thing. They have this thing at
Yo.
Hooters where if you give them a picture of your ex, they'll give you they can shred
I've
it
heard
and
of
they
that.
give you 10 free wings.
I love that so
I would've
much
just
for
took her to
people.
Hooters.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, so that would have been my little Valentine's
Okay,
date.
okay.
So I guess I was feeling a little type of way on Valentine's.
I'm just kidding. That's a joke. I want to take her to Hooters. I'm just fucking general.
He's lying.
You take her before. I'll take
He's
myself
done
to
it.
Hooters.
He's done it. He's a
But
cowboy.
Other
Remember?
than that, I mean, my mental health been good this week. Been
Good.
straight.
Good.
Mhm.
I ain't experienced nothing too negative, other than no Valentine's date, no gifts.
Okay.
Yo, you ever got roses before? Is a female ever bought you roses? That shit never happened to me, and I feel a certain type of way.
I'm gonna find you a lady to buy you some
I
damn
don't think
gifts,
I have.
guys. Like you don't need to fuck with some ladies that do shit for their dudes. You
I
know.
don't think I have.
Nah, like my birthday and Christmas is kind of. Nah, my birthday is sometimes crazy.
Yeah,
But I feel like when
definitely-
girls buy guys flowers, I feel like that's so cool.
I
Like,
definitely have gotten spoiled like for my birthday and like Christmas.
oh, okay.
But I feel like Valentine's Day, yeah, like to answer the question from before, I don't really expect anything from Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
men are. I don't think it's more so. It is focused, unfortunately, on women, but I
Yeah.
do think it should be reciprocated both ways. And
Nah,
something.
men don't even have a holiday.
But like me personally, I don't think that
There
I
is
would
some-
want anything from Valentine's Day. Cuz what I want is
Nah, see, we can't fuck with that, bro.
why?
That's throughout the whole year. Like,
No, bro, I'm talking about
I know what you're talking about.
What's the-
Janae
He talking about the whoopty wop.
the whoop de wop.
He talking about rated
I wasn't
R.
gonna bring it up, but,
But that's
there
cool,
is
like-
there is a guys' holiday out there somewhere. I forgot the terminology of it, but there is a day dedicated to guys.
But to me that's cool. Like I don't want anything for Valentine's Day. As long as you like go crazy for me on my birthday and Christmas, I'm straight.
Okay.
Nah, there need to be a holiday for guys.
See, bro, you just asking for too much.
Nah, bro, because we don't even get, like, Father's Day, bro.
I'm not a father.
I'm just saying, those that are fathers, we don't even get that. We got to be out in the heat.
What the fuck do you
grilling.
want? A foot rub?
Something, bro.
I don't rub your
Damn.
feet. God damn it.
You'll come to realize when you hit my age, when you hit your late
You know what?
20s.
You know what I think? What I would want for Father's Day?
What?
Not to be around my fucking kids, just to be by myself.
But you don't got kids.
See what I'm saying? But there's a lot of fathers that are like, yo, I just want to be by myself.
I'm
What?
just saying, it's very rare for guys to get roses.
Mm.
Like, I'm just trying to be spoiled sometimes.
As long as you
Wow.
big spoon me, I'm straight.
I guess.
You
bro.
want materialistic shit, bro? I just
Nah,
want
not
Big
even that.
spoon. I
I
love
want
it.
affection.
I'm saying,
I want her to hold me like from my chest, like
but that's throughout the whole year. I'm
maybe
talking about
like
on these days.
give me a quick spanking or some shit. Like
This fucking guy is weird. What
Not
the
the spanking.
tickle my feet with her feet. And I'm
Damn,
like, that's what I
man,
want,
that's
bro.
funny as hell.
I just want affection.
This guy is.
On that note,
Pause.
My dad never loved me growing up, right? I just want her to love me.
Me neither, nigga. But so you're lacking attention from guys.
What does that have to do with
You
anything?
need the men's love. It's all right, bro. I love you.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck
I don't know
outta
what's
here.
happening at this point. It's starting to
How's
get.
your mental health this week?
So actually, I mean, the last, I would say, month leading up to this week has been a roller coaster of just like upwards of highs, like definitely highs. Like, you know, I went. My family lives up in the Bay, so I was with them for a couple weeks up there, and then came back, did my art show, did that little Hall of Famer event, then did the Lover's Lane, and just like to see all this like love,
Yeah.
you know, from so many people and the connections I made up in the Bay, which I want to talk to you guys about later, but they're like, it's just cool to be like, damn, like people are really like, I really surround myself with like people that are uplifting, you know, so like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've just been on this like dope ass high, you know, and not to say that it's been all, does not mean like perfect, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like life has been very, very beautiful. And I did have one day where I was thinking about my mom because on my way to this event, me and my dad were riding in the car, and her song comes on the radio, and I was like, yo, it's crazy. So I got a little teary-eyed because there's so many moments I wish she was here with me to celebrate these moments. Like she died she died at 57, so that's pretty young, and it was back in 2013, and so it's like I miss her. Like every day doesn't feel like. It's weird. It feels like it was yesterday, So like I just hold her close, So though I would say moments like that, I get kind of like, and going back to like depression and anxiety is really something we have to focus in within ourselves and like not allow us to, take over, right? We do have to feel all the emotions, right? But it doesn't mean you have to like hone in and make that your illness, Like that's as humans, we just learn how to cope. Right, we're just copers, but that doesn't mean it's healthy. So you have to like heal and experience and then process. And that's why I feel like, damn, like I need to feel those things. I can't just like tuck it away. I can't just like sip or smoke to, alleviate whatever this temporary feeling. No, I want to feel it, So I think it's been a great roller coaster of emotions, and I mean overall high. So definitely good.
Yeah, for sure. It's because without the bad, you won't know what good is.
Yes, absolutely. That's why I appreciate, just moments even like these, chopping up with some friends and being able to, connect and then our event last week was, it was cool. Like I love surrounding myself with people that are elevating me, like not bringing me to a darker place. Like, like, because misery loves company, like, so like, why would you, like, I just, no, I want to keep all positive.
It's also the opposite too. Like, the people that are elevating love company as well. Like
exactly. Yeah.
The happy people like happy people.
Absolutely.
No, I definitely feel what you say about the song, because it could be something as little as that.
Yeah,
like,
just something so tiny and boom, it's like shit.
Because the minute Marcos Antonio Solis plays, he's like a Spanish, like a vintage Spanish singer. Like I'll start like getting those emotions from my grandma, who passed away back in 2007, and she used to live in El Paso. Yeah, I just hate going out. Like honestly. I don't like. Because I've always like, it's always been to where like I used to go out a lot in high school, like freshman, sophomore year. So like for me, I kind of like just got it out of my system.
Yeah.
So, like when they would go out and like when they would have parties and stuff, like I'll go out to that. But like and I just don't like being around a lot of people. So it's like I don't like going to clubs. I don't like going to any of that. Like. We were at MDA where he DJs and stuff, and I'm literally just like in the VIP booth by myself. Like,
just chilling.
No one around me, just at the booth, and like I had to like all the girls like had to come and like give me a shot and shit, and I'm just like like I'm cool by myself. Like, I'm
chilling. Yeah,
because I really just didn't want to be there.
I
just don't like going out, but he's always saying like, "Oh, let's go out."
I feel that
let's
because
go to Stardust, all that, and I'm just like, I'm cool, bro.
I will say like because I at 20, I had a fake ID at 20, so I was already at the bars, right? But from 20 to 26, like. That was the time where I was in college too, so it was like that was the thing to do. It was just to go out a lot. So yeah, I feel you because now I'm 30 and I'm like, I could do it, but I don't need to like, it doesn't need to be the same way it was when I was younger, know? I can have a few drinks and still go home and call it a good night, But all the extra stuff that comes with, I think, like late night, whatever, it's like just sometimes it gets a little too much,
and it's also like anxiety for me too.
Social anxiety?
Not social anxiety, really like paranoia.
Like you feel like something's gonna happen?
Because like there's times where I've had to do like concerts and stuff. Like I remember one time when I was with Prince and he had a performance with Eric Bellinger, and for some reason like just my paranoia just clicked, and like I was just thinking like in my head like, yo, like what if somebody like shoots it up? Like what if somebody
stop and someone did?
But that's what I'm no. But what I'm saying is like that type of like paranoia hit my head.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what if somebody shoots up the place? What if somebody's like waiting for me?
Yo,
and I'm just thinking in my head like nothing's happening. What if I'm walking in my car and like someone's waiting for me like to shoot me?
You know what's crazy?
And so like literally I was like, yo, I can't go because I can't go because of a family matter. But really, I wasn't trying to go because my fucking head was going crazy. And I was like, fuck that. I don't even want to go.
I just experienced 2 live shootings, like literally, and I forgot to mention this in the last 30 days. 30 days, like, so I'm gonna say it real quick, but like the one in, I was walking down Roosevelt and I was with somebody, you know, eating outside, and then these cops come, active shooter, and I was like, oh shit. Anyways, long story short, this guy shot a police officer.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah, I was across the street. I was actually supposed to go to that guy's building and to go have some wine there, but we got hungry and I was like, hey, let's go get food first across the street. And it was crazy because they had us on lockdown. It was like tons, you remember, so on Roosevelt, right? Well, then that happened early January. And then I go up to the Bay. I don't know if you guys heard about the Half Moon Bay shooting. Okay, so my family has a spot that we stay at right in Half Moon Bay. Okay, Half Moon Bay is a small community outside San Francisco, so it's like literally just like this little tiny community, right? Well, we were staying right here. We were going to the farmers market. The next day it was closed. We leave that Monday. That same day that we left, that guy came in there and shot 7 people. But we were literally right there, one day behind that person. But what happened was he shot coworkers. It was a workplace violence situation. He was a farmer and everything, but didn't speak English. All this stuff, right? It was like a whole thing. He knew who he was gonna kill. So it wasn't as scary as it kind of portrayed. But the fact that I literally just missed it by a day, and they showed on the news where they took him down. I was literally driving right there. Like that was just so wild, and we stayed there the whole weekend. Like so, it was just wild. Like, and so those 2 experiences. I mean, it's weird how like I don't look at it as like this like traumatic experience, but it could have been, right? It could have been.
That's what I tell him too, as well as like. That's why I don't really like going out, and the fact that you know, certain times where he DJs and there's certain people that do dumb shit, because especially when we were out in New Mexico, we were with around certain people, and we were around certain people, those same certain people here, you know, around the Maryville area, and
people just try to act too tough. That's
so it's like the ego like takes over everything.
Oh yeah.
So it's like that, but that's the paranoia that hits me all the time.
Yeah, unfortunately, that'll because people will, people will shoot up for no freaking reason.
It's the people that like never experience that type of lifestyle. So luckily for me, like I was in that type of lifestyle, so like I'm prepared. Like I know. If you like, you know, I could see it in people's face, like what's about to happen. Yeah. And he grew up in the area, so like.
I grew up in the area. I just stayed away because I felt like everybody knew that I was an athlete.
I'm just always prepared. So like, whenever that shit happens, like I know, okay, I know where my exits are. I know what I'm about to do. I know like, if it needs to go down, it needs to go down. Like I just know what to do. One time we went to Native New Yorker. On 51st and Baseline, and we just got done with my son's football game. We're going to go celebrate, and I'm like walking up with my kids, and then I hear like, I forget what they said, but
he's like, "You trying to get shot?
Yeah, you trying to get shot? Yeah." And I'm like, I'm just thinking like they're just like arguing or whatever. So I turn the corner, and I have my son and my daughter like right next to me. Right, I turn the corner, and bro pulls out a gun. And I'm like,
see, oh, that's fuck. Crazy.
Somebody that's like that hasn't experienced this, or like tries to act hard or tries to be the hero, will try to do something. I'm like, nope, I'm turning my bitch ass around.
I got my kids with me. Yeah, no, fuck that.
I tell him jump in the car.
Yeah.
He pulls up and I'm like, yo, park over there. Like I don't know what's about to happen, but park. Don't go that way. Yeah. Like don't drive that way. I tell him. I tell my kid's mom. So then the situation leaves. But as we're walking in, they're like, "You got your gun on you?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it." Like,
yeah,
because that's the type of paranoia that it comes into my head.
But I'm also like, "All right, we're gonna sit over here, but let me sit here because I'm just like a plant. Like I plan everything in my head what's about to happen. So I'm like, hey, if bro comes back, like take my kids through the back door, right?
And luckily, like I worked at that spot before, so
I knew
I knew the exit, I knew where to get out. So I was like. In my head, again, the paranoia in my head.
Gotta be you. I mean, you do have to be on your P's and Q's when it comes to that shit.
I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, I know where the exit is in the back. I'm just about to grab everybody and we're shooting out in the back.
Yeah, it's a wild world we live in. I mean, guns protect us in some situations, unfortunately, but then they also,
Fuck
they get in the
everything
hands
up.
of the wrong people who just want to
Yeah.
be stupid,
And then with that shooting in El Paso, I don't know if I posted about it, but
Recently?
it wasn't like
Yeah.
it was. They called it a mass shooting because more than 2 people died.
Oh.
But it was like it wasn't to where
He didn't
it
kill
wasn't like
people.
it wasn't like the shooting in El Paso
the
a couple
school.
years ago where they shot up the Walmart.
Oh,
It
that was
like,
crazy,
It was
yeah,
like 2
yeah.
dumbass street kid groups just shot at each other, and they killed at each other. But they called it a mass shooting because
Right.
there was more than 2 people that died.
Got you. But not walking into like a school or
Yeah,
like
nah. But,
establishment. Damn.
We're back, so
Yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna just say
way.
my mental health. I forgot where I left off, but yeah, those emotions come with me too when I hear music that my grandma loved. So, but my mental health this week was pretty good. It was basically the same as him. Like we just felt very elevated as far as just our spirits and shit. Just because I know for me personally, I was like nervous, stressed out for this event. Just because of the last event that we had, it was a slap in our face. Whether anybody thinks so or not, like it was a slap to our face. And so the lowrider one.
Oh.
So like
yeah.
it was a slap to our face. So we were very like stressed out about this one, but once it got done, we were like in high spirits. So I've been like been high spirits all week. Been very productive. I was very excited about last week's podcast, so I was just working on that shit hard.
You did a great job editing, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, that shit was funny
So,
as hell.
I was just so like excited about that one.
That was
Got that
great.
one taken care of. Did all the reels. Did some YouTube videos for some couples. Also, like I said before, I did a song on Tuesday. Shot that to somebody that I really, really want on the song.
Damn.
I feel like that song is gonna be crazy. I'm also, getting ready for the EP. Just been working on that. So I feel like I just been very motivated and very inspired to just get shit done.
Same.
And so I don't know if that like counts as mental health.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hell
it's helping me not think about shit. So like, I'll be alone, but like I'll be productive, so it'll make me not think of. Maybe there's not dumb shit to think about, but I've been very like inspired and motivated. I told him before,
You're
like
just navigating, like you're
I told him
navigating.
before that a couple weeks ago, like I don't know what happened, but I just got like a battery, just put back in my back again. So I'm just very inspired from that, and going to church, making sure that part of life is good, family's good.
No, you definitely gotta keep yourself busy though, cause I experience it like on a daily basis when I'm not busy, and my mind starts to get, my mind starts going.
Starts
like,
to wonder.
I'll start to get into like a dark place, and then like I just be like, nah, I need to get back on.
Yeah.
Regroup.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, my mental health has been good.
Good.
I mean, yeah, yesterday was kind of just brought back some bullshit again, as far as not even shit that's happening now, but like shit that happened in the past, with like my Nino and stuff. Just thought about some shit like that, from back when I was little. But other than that, everything else has been fire. Just waiting for, just getting ready for something. I don't know. I just like lately I've been telling him like lately I don't know, like this EP or something about something is gonna happen, and I'm just like waiting and excited for it. So
You know what it is? Like people like put so much emphasis on the start of the year, right? Like January.
yeah.
But that's not even like, to me, when you look at like the seasons of life or the seasons of the earth, like that's not even a new start.
Yeah.
The new start is when spring starts, like, cause shit starts to bloom. Like you get those flowers, you get the green grass. Like January is still gloomy and cold, but during the springtime, and I think that's why like
Because the switch just doesn't automatically flip when it goes from 11:59 to 12.
Nah, like it's that when the sun starts coming out and you start getting that vitamin D.
Oh yeah.
Pause.
So then, yeah.
Resume.
But yeah, it's when them fucking them flowers start to bloom.
Yeah.
And I'm also biased too because my birthday's in May, so you know
Oh, hell yeah.
That's the heart of the springtime.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely feel you. But that's episode 13.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That
Anything
was
else to
tight.
say? Anything else to talk about?
You got anything you want to plug?
I mean, just hand me the wine.
It'll be right
Is
here.
that's my Instagram, my website as well, and now LLC. So
That's
it's
dope.
my business.
Any events or anything like that they should know about?
Stay tuned for my next art show. I'm gonna be putting that together here with my cousin Victoria in the next like 2 months. But we'll make flyers and all that good stuff. But for now, like, look, the last 2 weeks have been crazy. I need to kind of regroup my damn self.
Yeah.
I have a lot of portraits to work on. I'm just gonna zone out with my dog. But I really appreciate you guys for having me today.
Nah.
That was a
Appreciate
cool ass
you.
conversation.
Yeah.
We talked for like 2 hours, so
Yeah. Nah.
I told him, I was like, I could talk, you know.
Yeah,
so,
this one's
but
been
it felt
fire.
very like it's always a good, I don't know, just a good vibe around you guys. Very positive.
No,
so.
I appreciate it. Yeah, other than that, go follow me on Instagram at Cassius, CXSIUS. Follow Stallion. Follow On the Patio podcast or On the Patio podcast on Instagram. Follow the TikTok On the Patio clips.
Hey, make sure you subscribe too, because
Yeah,
like numbers are going crazy, but we don't have
the subscribers aren't adding up, but
Bro, it said like 98% of our viewers are not subscribed.
yeah. So make sure y'all subscribe. Be on the lookout for some
Y'all
music.
some haters for sure.
Be on the lookout for some music. Lex is doing the EP's cover art, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire.
Other than that, that's about it.
Shit, we out this bitch.
Love y'all.